As far as some ways that you can actually implement this, this is a question framework that we've created that will walk you through how to do this for a particular decision. And we have a tool to complement this. So I'll go ahead and walk through this. So the first is, what's my purpose or intention? So this can be the first question that you ask as a part of figuring out, am I going to take road A or road B? Am I going to purchase the lease or sign the lease, or am I going to pass? Am I going to pursue this new investment, or am I going to say no? There's a lot of things to consider in here. And so the first thing you need to consider is purpose or intention. What am I trying to get out of this decision? What's ultimately most important, or should be kind of my rudder for this decision? The second is, what can I control? So that's just identifying what is in the realm of control or ownership or responsibility as a part of this decision that I'm going to have to put my name on and take responsibility for, regardless of outcome. So having a really clear sense of what I control, as well as question 3, what is out of my control, is really important in decision making. So I like to make like a 2-part column when I do this, even in my personal life. What can I control? What can I not control? You can do it however you want. The tool we've designed for you guys is step by step, and it's really clear and simple. Regardless, we just need to be able to have a clear sense for what is in my control, what is out of my control, and then coming to terms with, if I make decision A, or if I take option B, I'm agreeing and understanding that these things are out of my control, and these are potential consequences of that decision. And I've come to terms with that. I'm aware of that. I understand how that's going to affect stakeholders, and I'm choosing to move in that direction, well informed. And that's really what this question framework is all about, is just making sure you surface the necessary information. So step 4, and I love this one, is this issue big enough to matter? For a lot of us, we'll say, of course, yes, it is. But I will tell you, sometimes we overthink things as business owners. If this thing's not big enough to matter in 6 months from now, it might not be worth all of the attention and effort that you're putting in. So if you're someone that tends to overthink things, question 4 is an essential piece, just to vet and to make sure that you're protecting your energy and the time that you're spending. But if it is big enough to matter, what are the risks involved? What am I putting at stake if I make decision or option A, or if I take path B, or do this kind of investment over this one? So you need to have an idea of what is at stake or what the risks involved are. And then the 5th is, what's my plan? And you can make plans for both options that you're considering, or your multiple options. Alternatively, I like to come to step 5 and kind of come to more of a decision where I feel like I'm leaning towards option A or option B, and then I come up with a plan to mitigate risk, to control the things that I can control, but then also set aside the things that I cannot. And that's what the plan piece is all about. So this question framework is pretty personal. It can apply both to professional development as a business owner or in your personal life. I like to apply it both ways. But how you work this out and go through each of the steps is a little bit configurable. You find what works best for you and how you can surface the most information that's most helpful to you to make a smart decision.